Imagine, if you will, a place untouched by time, yet stained by every moment of madness it ever held. Wendell Manor, an asylum buried deep in the hills of Green Spring, West Virginia. Once a haven for the disturbed, now a monument to the forgotten. The patients never left. The doctors never stopped. And the silence, it screams louder than any voice ever could. You are about to enter the midnight sector. Your journey through the midnight sector begins in the heart of the manor, where reality bends and sanity slips through the cracks. Here, the air is thick with whispers, and every shadow has a name. You are not the first to walk these halls, but you may be the last to leave them unchanged. Welcome to Wendell Manor. The doors are open, the souls are waiting, and the night has only just begun. You are now entering the midnight sector. Your admission begins, not with a gentle welcome, but with a descent into the unsettling. A vehicle designed for transport, now a vessel of torment. Here, the first lesson is learned. In the midnight sector, control is an illusion, and freedom, a forgotten dream.
Welcome to the bus of broken dreams, the place memories come to life. Where short bus brings everything together here. There is a few rules you will follow. No licking of the actors. That is the one thing we don't follow. Other than that, no alcohol, no abuse of substances. Other than the medicated prescribed ones. Other than that, I welcome your stay. No profanity, because there I know not. But I welcome everyone here today, and I welcome you inside Wendell Asylum. Thank you for your time.
From one cage to another, you've arrived at the threshold. A greeting, perhaps, or merely a registration for your own personal hell. In these halls, entry is easy, but the signature you leave might just be your soul.
Welcome to the asylum. We all let the walls speak to us here. They bring us together. The fog brings us all together and lets us speak. Let us talk to what we are. It brings us where we will be. It tells us who we are. And I welcome all of you to the observation room. Please and thank you.
The waiting room, a holding pattern where the clock ticks toward an appointment that will never arrive. These are the unfortunate few who sought comfort, but found only companionship in their own despair. Watch them closely, for in their repetitive motions, you might just find a reflection of your own anxieties, played out on an endless loop.
I got free. I'm free. Wait a minute. I don't have any money. Where am I gonna go? Disneyland!
Oh, they were getting better. They weren't getting better. They weren't getting better at all. They fooled us. But we got them. I got the little pieces, and then I fed them the little pieces. That's what we did.
The refueling station, where the body is fed and the mind is starved. In this particular kitchen, the menu is dictated solely by hunger, a raw, untamed force served up by a man who understands that true flavor is found not in herbs, but in terror.
Oh, look at you all. Rest from the kitchen. Straight to the grave you go. Oh, what a eerie little saying. First I cut up their throats, then I ate their eyes, and now it's time for me to play with you guys.
The path of departure. We all carry baggage on the journey toward clarity, but sometimes the baggage carries us. A simple corridor, perhaps, hiding nothing but wood and leather. Or perhaps hiding the things that refuse to stay packed away. the smallest room. A rare moment of quiet reflection, or perhaps a dangerous breach of human etiquette. For in a world where everything is exposed, even the most basic acts become performance art for the truly unhinged. The ward of youth, where the promise of tomorrow was strangled by the traumas of yesterday. These toys, once instruments of joy, now become artifacts of a purity lost forever, overseen by a sentinel whose love language is the sound of a shattered scream.
I didn't even have a good
Help! Please don't leave me behind! Help!
The next chamber, where the ledger of life is eternally closed. The mortician here sees not death but opportunity, a chance to preserve, to freeze a moment in time, and perhaps to add a new specimen to his collection. Lost in the fog of memory, one seeks the sanctuary of the crypt, forgetting that the dead often refuse to stay buried. A subterranean journey where the only light comes from the unnatural, and your guide is anything but trustworthy.
Where do you think you're going?
Shh. A moment of silence in the midnight sector is a dangerous commodity. A simple rite of passage, perhaps, or merely theater for the damned. Beware the grief that is only skin deep, for beneath it lies a terrifying realization. The sanctuary of the staff. When the inmates run the show, the guards often find little solace. This small, unholy den offers one thing the manor lacks. A wild, desperate game where stakes are high, and the house always wins. Pay your respects, but do not linger.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's what I like to see. Oh yeah!
The Labyrinth of Corn, a classic element of the twisted landscape, where true north is lost and disorientation reigns supreme. But this is not just agriculture, it's a funnel. And at the narrow end waits a family whose hospitality is rooted deep in the soil, and whose appetite knows no distinction between guest and meal. tropical anomaly in the heart of Appalachia. Yet the predators found here feed on the same fear as the terrestrial kind. Cross carefully. The earth here is unsettled, and those who blend in are the most dangerous of all.
Hi!
When the body becomes nothing more than a payload. But what happens when the delivery is premature? In this fiery chamber, the finality of death is merely a suggestion, and the ghosts linger in the finest particulate matter.
Dead people, you see what they did to me? Yes, I'll give you all 20 seconds to leave my crematory or burn to suffer. I said now!
You like snakes? Would you like to play with the creepy, crawly snakes? Or how about some spiders? You like some spiders? No? Fine with you. On your way then.
The ultimate distortion. In the end, the Asylum offers a final test of equilibrium. The clocks tick, not counting the seconds you gain, but the moments of sanity you lose. A swirling vortex beckons, offering hypnosis, delusion, and ultimately, oblivion. Can you keep time, or will time keep you? The final field trip, a destination known only as the Green Spring Chainsaw Massacre. The ticket has been punched, but the passengers never reach home. All aboard for a journey you won't soon forget, or survive.
Good evening! Do you have a ticket? If not, get off the bus! Get off the bus if you don't have a ticket!
Whoa there, traveler. What brings you to this city? Are you a lost soul wandering aimlessly? Or are you perhaps meets to the endless slaughter? There is no right answers, of course. So I'm just curious about what you believe. Since you have graced me with your presence, I'll give you a fair warning. The residents inside are quite eager to meet you miserable wretches. They carry away every now and then, so they might be a little bit aggressive. However, do not fret. If something were to happen to you, I assure you I'm an excellent carrier handler. Your corpses will be very well indeed. Now you have somewhere you must be, so off you go.
The ultimate rebellion, the children of the corn, grown violent and unchecked. When darkness holds a birthday party, you can be sure the piñata is filled not with candy, but with broken promises. A group of children blocks her path, shrieking. And so the Odyssey concludes. You have survived the depths of Wendell Manor, navigated the madness of its grounds, and by some miracle returned to the land of the living. But is survival really the same as escape? For those who enter seeking answers, beware. Some doors open to truths too twisted to bear, and some shadows never leave. You may carry a souvenir from Sadie's attic, but the asylum carries something far more valuable from you. And so the asylum stands, its walls steeped in silence, its halls echoing with memories that refuse to die. In the midnight sector, madness isn't always a condition. Sometimes, it's a destination.